if you fall. I know the armor's heavy now, I know the heart inside. It's beautiful, let's go over the wild mountainside. Snow is falling all over, out to clear blue skies. Crow is flying high over, you and I are gonna wander high up where the air is red. Wild horses ride, it's beautiful, let's go roaming the wild mountainside. Wild and free, we'll roam only a mile to go. Independence is within grasp. Hear the Highlands call, the Highlands, the Lowlands, borders, the east, the west. The last mile is upon us. I'll carry you if you fall. I know the armor's heavy now, I know the heart inside. It's beautiful just over the wild mountainside. It's beautiful, let's go over the wild mountainside. Where the sun shines bright on we'll be my true love. Spend many happy days on the bonny and you take the high road and I'll take the low. Lovely, thank you very much. Who's next for a song? Order? Order, okay. This is from my dad, Danny Reader. I come from a family and the family is called the West of Scotland. And in the West of Scotland I was brought up. Some families had a picture of the Pope above the mantelpiece, and other families had a picture of a royal person above the mantelpiece. My mum and dad, that's alright, it's just a woman. My mum and dad had a picture of Elvis Presley above the mantelpiece. So I call myself, when anybody asks me, a Presbyterian, and I will be till This is for my dad, a big Elvis fan who's up there right now in heaven. And for all the people that went before that would have voted aye in 1 second flat, and are looking down at us and going, come on! You did. I don't want half-hearted love affair. I need someone who really cares. silly, silly games. I promised myself I won't do that. It's got to be Scotland, Scotland. It's got to be worth it. Too many people take second best. I won't take anything less. It's got to be, yeah, Scotland. Young hearts are foolish. They make such mistakes. They're much too eager to give their love away. Well, I've been foolish too many times.
Bill Boy.
Now I'm determined. I'm gonna get it next time, next time. It's got to be Scotland. It's got to be worth it. Too many people take second. I won't take anything less. It's got to be, yeah, yeah. Scotland. It's got to be, yeah, yeah. Worth it. It's got to be Thank you very much. All the best and have a great afternoon the rest of the time. I was only allowed out for 20 minutes, but the mother-in-law's home, so I have to go back. So thanks very much for coming in, and I'm glad I'm one of you. Thank you.
Hey, John. Well, I thought we were going to last.
What do you want to do? You're going on.
Brothers and sisters, let's hear it for the wonderful Eddie Reader!
Hope nothing falls off.
Eh?
Hope nothing falls off.
I know, aye, that's what I'm worried about. I'll do it steady, aye.
Keep it running, though.
Brothers and sisters, we are, as I said earlier, running late,
Ian,
but we've got so much more entertainment
like you're going to flip over that table.
and so many more speakers. Our next speaker, representing the Scottish Unemployed Network, fighting for those who are facing benefit sanctions and being victimised for the crime of being poor. Put your hands together for Tony Cox.
Alright, Glasgow. As is my custom on occasions like this, I bring you greetings from the Regius City, Ori Dundee. I bring greetings from one Regius City to another Regius City, Gallus, Glasgow. Two cities that were formed in the heat and the blood and snotters of the Industrial Revolution. Two cities that are born at the hip, joined at the hip. We are Siamese twins, but Siamese twins with attitude. What dares meddle with us? I also bring you greetings from the front line of the war against austerity. Dundee is not only the Regius City of Scotland, it is also Scotland's sanctioned city. Over the last year and a half, we have been all over the Dundee brew like a rash, and in that period of time, we have dropped the sanction rate by 40%. But such is the inhumanity of this inhumane, fundamentally inhumane system that we are fighting against. That Scotland still has, Dundee still has the largest sanction rate in Scotland. We are pledged to fight until we drop that sanction rate. But let's be absolutely clear about this. If Dundee is the front line of the fight against sanctions, there's front lines in every single working class community throughout this country. And this is the issue. This is the issue. We are not involved in a single issue campaign when we are fighting against sanctions. We are going to the very root, the very heart of what kind of society that we want to become and what kind of society we can become. We believe another Scotland is possible, and we also know this, that the care of our most poorest and vulnerable people within this country are not safe in the hands of the Westminster elites. That's why the Scottish Unemployed Workers Network called for a vote for independence last year. And we've not been without our critics, including the august body of the Scottish Trade Union Congress. And I say to the STUC and every single other union within this country, wake up to the attacks that are happening on your members, because we are not just fighting against sanctions, we are fighting against the work programme, we are fighting against workfare, we are fighting against zero-hour contracts, we are fighting for a decent wage, a fair day's wage, for a fair day's labour. And we do not believe that will be possible under the aegis of the Westminster elites. So we call for the establishment of a presence outside every single job centre in Scotland. At the moment, the Scottish Unemployed Workers Network are active in Dundee, we're active in Arbroath, we're active in Govan, we're active in Paisley, we're active in Lochaber. But we need to spread the message. We need to spread the message of citizen advocacy. We are coming under attack from the serried ranks of the British state, from the DWP and their low minions, their low helpers in Police Scotland. And our message to Police Scotland is this: it's not your job to arrest citizen advocates who are attempting to support and protect the most vulnerable and poorest people within society. It's your job to go after the real criminals, because crimes are being committed every day in job centres up and down this country. Our fight continues, and it must continue. We started off with a simple demand: no more sanctions. But what we want is we want a welfare state that is fit for purpose. A welfare state that actually represents the aspirations and the desires of this country. We want a fundamental change in the way that our poorest and most vulnerable people are treated. But if you're working and you're on working tax credits, I say this to you, that you will be in the front line. You will be in the front line when universal credit comes in. Your working tax credits will be subject to sanction if they're not removed entirely. So let's say this. We came here last year, the mood was a little bit different last year. I sense that there's a change in the mood. A change in the mood. It was a defiant mood last year. But today there is a mood of hope. We know that we can win this fight. And I say, the fight back continues. Scotland free or a desert.
Let's hear it for Tony Cox, Scottish Unemployed Network. Are you ready to rock? Are you ready to roll? Let's hear it for Anton Undercove.
How you doing, alright? Yeah, never looked so good. Okay, Anton the Colts, and play a song for you. We good? We're good. It's called Roll My Heart, please. Well, the town now I wrote this next song donkeys ago. Some completely different. Actually listening to the lyrics and kind of that's what we're trying to do here. This is called From My Fear. Don't you go telling me that you like spending everything. Don't you go telling me that you got nothing to say. When I see your colors, and I know your way. Don't you go telling me that it's all been great. Don't you go telling me that nothing's changed, it's still the same. Don't you go telling me that you got nothing to say. When I see your colors, and I know your way. Thank you very much. Should one more song playing. This next song is called Rattle Your Bones, which is on the compilation CD which you can get down there. It's $5. Beat the cards, not the corporations. This is Rattle Your Bones. Watch me dancing. Cheers.
Brothers and sisters, let's hear it for Anthony Coles. Our next speaker representing Stop the War. Let's hear it for Angela McCormick.
Thanks, Tommy. I'm an anti-war activist member of Stop the War, and I want to send greetings to everybody here, and thanks to Hope Over Fear and all the organisers for giving us 2 or 3 minutes. I want to say that I was here 1 year ago today. I was in this square, and I want to say that I feel the same now as I felt then, and I would do it all again, every last bit of it. I would fight for every last vote, every last discussion. I'd do it all again. I want to say that our movement is stronger and bigger. Our movement is united for an end to austerity, for an end to poverty and food banks and 0 hours and greedy bosses. But we're united for an end to bombings, illegal wars and occupations, and united in opposition to Trident nuclear missiles. And for as long as the missiles sit in the cloud, we will rally, we will march, we will protest every day. Another message today is I want to stand here, like many others, like you, and say it loud, say it clear: refugees are welcome here. The last 2 weeks has shown the power of solidarity, compassion and humanity in the face of the daily racists. And we want to say that we fight for a better future for our children. But we've said it once and we'll say it again. We're fighting for a better future for the children everywhere. And we say to those children, come to Scotland and build your sand castles on our beaches, and bring your smiles and bring your families. We say Tories out, refugees in. People don't come here for our benefits. They come here because they're fleeing. They're running for their lives from our wars, our bombs, our misery. Westminster imposed chaos and devastation. And nail that lie in the head that they come here for our benefits, as previous speakers have made clear. Another couple of points just as I finish is that there is a mood for change. I don't need to tell you that, that's why we're here. We are determined, absolutely determined, and we represent that determination. And I want to say another couple of things. The Blairites, the warmongers, the people like me and you have been fighting for decades are on their way out. Their time is up. Their time is up. And in fact, the Sheridan, the Stop the War Coalition, is now the leader of the Labour Party. And his opponents are the 4.5%, and we're the 45% and still growing. Westminster and the Eton Tory talks are absolutely rotten to the core. They don't have hearts, they don't have souls. And we're here to say to them, come ahead, we are organised and we are determined. And my last words are on October the 4th, the Eton Tory talks are in Manchester. And I want to see a big turnout if you can make it, to go and shut down their conference. Get our flags, we're anti-austerity, we're anti-war, we're anti-Tory, and we're anti-Westminster. And I'm sorry, Jerry, I'm going to finish with your wee words. That's a wee bit cheeky, but I can't help myself. We need to remember, taxpayer-funded MPs tell you just tell them no, no. But in Manchester, Sheffield, Nottingham, and I'm going to add, and in Iraq, in Libya, in Syria, they know we're fighting for them, and it's only the start of the show!
Angela McCormick, Stop the War! Brothers and sisters, our next artists are 2 very talented men who want to be introduced as 2 lads, 2 Dundee lads from the Steams. Let's hear it for the Twa Tenors!
Well, hello there. We are the Twa Tenors.
Because there's 12, as you can see.
Hello, Scotland.
We are from Dundee, the sunniest city in Scotland, I believe.
The first city to declare a yes vote last year. Let's hear about Dundee! Well, we sang to 70 people in the church hall last night. This is a bit different. Just a bit. But we'd like to sing you a few Scottish songs. You ever heard of a duet called, I think they're called, what are they called, Paul?
The Proclaimers.
Well, they couldn't make it today. So you're just stuck with us. So this song goes something like this. Our side will look like the two Ronnies.
It's good night for me.
And it's good night from him. Good night.
Broken.
Thank you so much. A year ago, we never lost, we just didn't win. And the Twas in us, we believe that nothing in this life is impossible. We've all got dreams. Independence is not a dream. Nothing is impossible. And we like to sing this song. I'd like to dedicate this song to everybody here in John Square this afternoon. And this is called The Impossible Dream.
My thing there.
Impossible dream to find the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go. To right the unrightable wrong, to love pure and chaste from afar, to try when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest. And the world would be better for this, that one man scorned and covered with scars still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable, the unreachable and I will dream the impossible dream. Yes, I will reach the unreachable star.
Well done.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Oh,
Wonderful.
I think I'll be a legend after that. So do we.
You've been the best audience we've had this afternoon. This next song we think should definitely be Scotland's new national anthem. And it goes a little bit like this.
Right shoulder. Sing along, everybody. Let's see those thoughts.
You can see changes that have come over me. Last few days are afraid I might drift away. Tell them stories, singing songs, make me think about where I came from. That's the reason why I seem so far away today. Let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, and I am going home. If I should become a stranger, you know that it would take me more than time. Caledonia, you're everything I've ever had. I have lived and kept on moving, the boys that needed doing, lost a friend that needed losing, are not alone the way. And girls that have been crying, hoping dreams that you won't deny it. And awful hard, you're crying somewhere in the way. Let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, and I am going home. If I should become a stranger, you know that it would take me more than time. Caledonia, you're everything I've ever had. Calidonia's been everything I've ever
Sisters, let's hear it for the Twatena! I want them to stay on the stage for a moment, because I want to invite up next a special guest. I want to ask Graham, my friend Graham, and his partner Pamela to join us on stage. Say hello to Graham and Pamela. Graham's very nervous, but he wants to say a few words.
This time last year was a big disappointment for a lot of us, I noticed. But particularly for me, as I proposed to Pamela, and unfortunately, because of the no vote, she said no. And I thought, with the Hope Over Fear rally, she gives me hope, and also a wee bit of fear. So, I just want to ask her, Pamela, will you marry me?
And we're the first to congratulate Graham and Pamela!
Yes!
And the Twa Tenors want to sing Graham and Pamela a wee song to congratulate their impending wedding.
Just for the happy couple, shall we sing them a song? It goes something like this. I'm on my way from entering happiness today. Yeah, I'm on my way from entering happiness today. Yeah. I'm on my way from all I want from this world. And years from now, you'll make it to the next world. And everything that you receive of yonder is what you gave to me the day I wander. I took a right turn yesterday. Yeah. I took a right turn yesterday. Yeah. I took the bus that brought me to your hometown. I took the bus, the streets that I could walk down. I walked the streets to find the one I looked for. I climbed the stairs that led me to your front door. I know that I don't want for anything. I'm just saying I'm sitting on top of the world. I'll do my best to do the best I can. I'll do my best to do the best I can. Yeah. Keep my feet from jumping through the ground here. Keep my heart from jumping through my mouth here. Keep the past and not the present. To try and learn for you to be a lesson. I know that I don't want for anything. I'm humble, just saying I'm sitting on top of the world. I'm on my way from misery to happiness today. I'm on my way from misery to happiness today. Yeah. I'm on my way to what I want from this world. And years from now, you'll make it to the next world. And everything that you receive of yonder is what you gave to me the day I wonder. I'm on my way to what I want from this world, and years from now you'll make it to the next world, and everything that you received of yonder is what you gave to me the day I wonder. I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way.
Moving against people.
Hey, go brothers and sisters. Let's hear it for the twat tenors again. And let's wish Graham and Pamela a long and happy relationship. We're really tight for time, folks, but we're desperately trying to get our last few acts in. So next speaker is Rona Cameron, professional comedian, supporter of the independence campaign for many years. Put your hands together for Rona Cameron!
Take your time, take your time, take your time.
Honest to God, you look absolutely beautiful out there. So strong. I'm Rona Mackenzie, and you're probably going, who the hell is this and why is she here? Now, I am billed as a comedian, but quite frankly, I'm just the same as yourselves. I'm just somebody that's interested in independence, and I've worked for 16 years in this city in welfare. I've been a welfare rights officer, so more of you probably know me for the brew and for benefits than you will for my comedy. Basically, I'm here to talk to you about the lies you've been told. The vow was a lie, people. The Smith Commission isn't going to go far enough. And I'm telling you, I saw this coming to what's happening to the welfare system. Ian Duncan Smith is not Robin Hood. He's a Robin Bandit. This man is going to rob us blind. And I'm telling you what's happening. Okay, I'm going to put it to you straight. Let's talk about the under occupation charge, or as we commonly call it, the bedroom tax. We are paying out our own pocket for that to make up the difference. What that means is that then there's no money for other services because we're trying to get ourselves at it. Now, I'm telling you, this is wrong. Basically, it's costing people about a tenner and upwards a week, or else they're going to make you homeless. Now, this isn't because some wee woman in Pollock's got a two-bedder house, or there's a guy doing somewhere else in Govan saying he's got kids at the weekend, so he's got an extra room. What this is to do is with the south of the country. This is to do with properties that are in Tower Bridge and places like that, where a townhouse costs £500,000 and there's social housing there. They want the poor out. They want the poor out of these places, and we're paying for it. That's what's happening, and it's wrong. Basically, there's people down south leaving like rats, and it's wrong. And if you don't take the houses and burning them in places like that, they'll make you homeless. And then, to make it even worse, they'll put spikes where you want to sleep anyway, so you'll not go. This is wrong. The system is completely screwed up, and I've seen it firsthand. Now, I don't know whether you watch Benefit Street. Do you watch it? Please don't watch these programmes, Saints and Scroungers and all this, because again it you're being lied to. I'm telling you, day in, day out, I've done the calculations. People don't have a pot to pay in. They don't have this extra money. I don't know where they think it's coming from, but I'm dealing with people who have 73 quid a week and some coppers. And then out of that, they might have extra stuff to pay. They'll have their council tax, they'll have their lecky, their gas, their telly licence. And on top of that, they need food. How the hell are they meant to pay for all of this? Do the maths, people. It's simple mathematics. The system is being eroded. I am disabled myself. Just to point out to Ian Duncan Smith, I got a honour with the stairs. Just so he knows. Now, my chair's down there, I'm the real deal, proper disabled, so genuinely. But I'm telling you, that system, fair enough, it needed tweaked. But real fraud, they're having you think that everybody's out on the rob. They're no. Proper fraud is 0.7%. That's 70 pence in every 100 pounds. That's nothing. That figure's 1.2 billion and it sounds like a lot. Do you know what's higher? It's 1.5 billion that goes unclaimed. That's what's the tragedy. Is that there's people going without. They need to get this round the right way. There wasn't any programmes like Saints and Scroungers and all this 5 years ago. They are trying to twist it. And food banks, they didn't exist 5 years ago either. I refer to food banks. And I'm telling you, I couldn't have named you a food bank in this city, bar the City Mission. Because they've only just been invented in the last few years by people that are wondering how folk are going to get fed. Crisis loans that used to be dealt with on the counter in a day now take 48 hours. What kind of crisis can you do in 48 hours? See if that falls on a Thursday or a Friday. You are buggered until the next week. How are you meant to eat? On top of that, to pick it up, they make you come in the town. How are you going to get your bus fare to get you in the town? This is real. People think this is made up. I'm telling you, I saw it every day, right in front of my face. And when you're going house to house and having people coming in your booth time after time, and you're having to say to them, I've got no tricks up my sleeve now. I have no other ways of helping you. And it's a Friday night, and you're giving them £20 just to get by. That is wrong, people. That is wrong. The system is wrong, and you're having it think that it's your neighbour. It's not your neighbours, people. Do not be suspicious. The worker and the non-worker, there's a bow hair in it. I was just curious what bow hair was there. Honestly, there is a bow hair in it. Because let me tell you, a year ago, I was working and I was making decent money and I was paying my way as I have done since I left uni. But here's me. I've had 2 kids. The legs have decided that they're not working now. And that's me. I'm the welfare woman that's going to be on the brew. Now I'm telling you, it switches like that. What are you going to do if something happens to you? My good friend over there was knocked down by a car. She was a nurse and she was knocked down by a car. It's over in an instant. So before you look at your neighbours and think, they're in their bed and I'm away to my work, don't judge until you've walked a day in their shoes or rolled a day in that chair. It's not as black and white as you think or they'd have you believe. But I'm telling you, what's coming is worse. Universal credit. Universal credit is going to give the vulnerable in this city all their money once a month, including their rent and everything, and they have to pay it themselves. Now I'm not telling you that folk are stupid, they're not stupid. But some people have issues and problems and they can't budget and they struggle with all that. And they've got to give you all that money, and see when the profit come looking for them the day that comes into their account, they'll have nothing. What are they going to do? What are we going to do? What will happen is, all the housing associations, they'll have no money. They'll have no money for people like me to help you. They'll have no money to do up your houses. Think this through, people. What's coming is going to be nasty. As if Ian Duncan Smith could get any nastier. But I'm telling you, don't look at your neighbour. Put your hand out to your neighbour. Give him a leg up. Give him a feet, for Christ's sake. Please, do what you can. You guys look beautiful. Keep it going. Keep it strong. We're still yes.
Go to Mackenzie! Brothers and sisters, there's a small wedding ring's been handed in that was found down near the right hand side here, so check your fingers if you're married and your wee wedding ring has fallen off. We've got it up here. Our next artiste is someone who sings one of my favourite songs and said she wanted to sing it today, and I'm over the moon to introduce her to do it. Cheryl Scott from Ayrshire Independence.
Wait. That's what we're getting told the last year, to wait. Wait for what though? There doesn't seem to be a plan. The roasted is about the economy and what money we use. Well, where's the plan to set up a central bank of Scotland? Well, we're waiting. 3 people a day and these islands are dying. 3 people a day, thanks to the Department of Work and Pensions. Well, let's send a message. We're no longer willing to wait. Independence is not going to be given to you by a political party or a politician. It's going to be given by you, because the power is with you. If you don't believe me, look up Kosovo. A people's movement is the only movement that the UN will recognise. Let's take that power, people. The power that you've got in your own hands. It doesn't matter if you're rich or poor, if you've got religion or none. No matter where you're from, where you were born, you're all people of Scotland. We are Scotland. We will be free. This is a song, and I'm going to ask my good friend here, Joe, to join me on stage. It's called Something Inside Your Song. I want you to sing it with me, because I'm shy. Come on. If Eddie Reader wants to sound like Judy Garland, can you make me sound like Eddie Reader? That'd be brilliant. Thanks very much. I have built your barriers, the taller I become. Whether you take my rights away, faster I will run. You can deny us, you can decide to turn your face away. No matter what's there, something inside so strong. I know that we can make it, though you do me wrong, so wrong. You thought that our pride was gone, oh no. Something inside so strong. Something inside so strong. Joe, the more you refuse to hear my voice, louder I will sing. You hide behind walls of Westminster.
There's something inside so strong. Oh, something inside so strong. Thank you, Joe.
Thanks very much, Cheryl Scott! And her friend Joe! Brothers and sisters, our next speakers are, in my opinion, just like Lindsay Jarrett, one of our earlier speakers, they are iconic as far as I'm concerned in relation to the independence campaign. Two young women who I think embody the courage, the hope, the determination, the strength of will. Please put your hands together for two young ladies that represent the indie movement, Sarah and Sophie Johnson.
Because we have one joint objective, a fair and independent Scotland. In the recent year, it has become blatantly obvious that Westminster has no intention to deliver their so-called vow. Use of food banks, child poverty and homelessness have all risen as a direct result of George Osborne's inhumane benefit cuts. 1 year on, Scotland has shown that it is prepared to hold politicians accountable for their actions, and let's not stop now. We need to concentrate on getting the SNP to put another referendum in their manifesto. And supporting other parties which have a second independence referendum as their main objective this coming 2016 Scottish election. We only need to look to Labour right now and our own city of Glasgow to see that it does not have Scotland's best interests at heart. And you know what we're all doing right now? We are telling Glasgow City Council that we refuse to be bullied out of this square. But most importantly, and I mean this with genuine sincerity, everyone here, please get your yes badges back on, hang your yes signs back up, and hang your flags back out the window of pride. But most importantly, keep them there. Let's show them that this time around we will get our independence.
I'm sure everyone here can remember the pain that we all experienced exactly 1 year ago when the devastating polls showed 45 to 55%. Well, I tell you something, I don't know if anyone else has had a look at the recent polls, but we are on the rise. The Scottish electorate in the recent general election have proven that we do want a socialist society. A socialist society which reflects the values of the Scottish people. And there is still only one way to achieve this, and that is still independence. You just have to look at the current refugee crisis to fully understand the depth of David Cameron's attitude towards those who desperately need help. This is the UK government's doing and does not reflect the views of the Scottish people, whose recent demonstration last week right here in Freedom Square showed that we are ready and willing to help those that desperately need it. The Scottish people have been awakened. We will not settle for needless austerity. We will not believe the lies, and we most certainly will not back down.
For Sarah and Sophie Johnson! I was a bit worried as Sarah and Sophie were speaking because there was a lot of movement going on behind them as the next band set up, and then I remembered that they two ladies put up with a wee bit of commotion a year ago on the 19th of September. And they stood firm and determined then, and they're standing firm and determined now as well. Let's get the square. I was about to say let's get the square rocking again, and then I was told we need 2 more minutes. One lady has unfortunately lost a bag. If you find that bag, please take it to the left-hand side of the stage and hand it in. The woman's got her keys and other valuables there, so if you can find that, please hand it in. Brothers and sisters, if you haven't already, because someone said, I think it was the Anton and the Colts, to go and buy the CD that's been put together by Hope Over Fear, I have to apologise. They've all been sold. Unfortunately, so have all the t-shirts and so have all the flags. If you've been disappointed today and you've not been able to get them, please go online, Hope Over Fear, and purchase your flags, your CDs, your t-shirts, and do as Sarah and Sophie said, begin to wear them again, regularly and with pride. Brothers and sisters, please put your hands together for the Trump